Hi guys and girls, it's Mark, I'm Truth Seeker, and I'm in Sol 580, and let me show you the good stuff. Okay, I'm in Microsoft Picture Image Pro 10, and this is what we got. That's a strange looking guy there. There's one eye, there's the other. It looks like ears. Now either that's a carving or there's a body down in, I don't know, it looks like a little bit of a pit down there. To me it looks like an alien head carved, and you can see here there's a lot of editing. I mean, look at this editing. This picture, actually this whole Sol 580, is, there's no lie, there's probably maybe 30% of this picture that is probably original. I mean, there's a lot of editing. A lot got through, but like, look at this piece here. It looks like there's a piece of pipe coming out, like the connectors. I mean, just look at that. That's not a rock. You could tell me whatever you want. That's not a rock. Even the rocks are not rocks. I mean, they're just cover-up. Cut and paste, blending. I mean, there's items that are reflecting light. I'll show you. See, like here. See how they cut this? This is not sand coming down. See how perfect this fits in here? See how they put this in here to fill? See, there's items underneath here. See, they put this. You really got to take a look at these rocks. It's like this. See here? This is supposed to be a rock, okay? Look at it. Alright? This is supposed to be a rock. Well, look what's underneath it. See how this stuff bleeds through? It's leaving like a digital artifact. I mean, look at this stuff on top here. No wonder why they put this in here. From a distance, they want you to think, oh, it's just sand falling down. I mean, look at these edges, how they're cut and filled in. Like this piece here. It's just perfect. Look at this. Look at this. It's white, okay? Even back here, it looks like there's some type of skull. There's one eye, the other, the mouth, or it's the head of an animal. See how that looks like the head of an animal? There's one eye, the other. There's a nose, a mouth. Is that an animal hidden under here? And then they just cut it. Look at this. This is supposed to be sand. I mean, you could see through it. Look at this piece. I mean, look at this stuff. This is a rock. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, look at the carvings in this stuff. I mean, there's so much stuff in this picture. It's just unreal. See these pieces? I mean, there's artifacts everywhere. Let's see all this strange stuff up here. I mean, this is supposed to be rock. Right? Look at this. Look at this stuff that's carved into this. See how they come and blacken this out, take pieces out. See the blur that's here? Look at this, it looks like half a face. There's an eye, the nose, the mouth. And then they come in and see they put this black smudge right here. I mean, you could see what's underneath it. Even though they're covering it up, it's leaving a digital artifact that, with a little manipulation, with the gamma, contrast, I mean, it'll bleed through. I mean, it's just ridiculous what NASA's pulling. I mean, you really have to be almost blind not to see this stuff. I mean, look what's bleeding through. These are not, they're making you plaque, but it's not rocks. I mean, look at this stuff. You know, I mean, these guys are artists. I mean, they're really, you know, it's like, you know, when you have a bad tattoo and you go into a shop and they try to correct it and they basically do, you know, work over it to create something. And that's what these artists are doing. They're taking these pictures from Mars and they're, you know, basically artistically, you know, with computers painting over this stuff, cutting and pasting, and, you know, I mean, they're using all different types of techniques, but I mean, look at these artifacts that are down here. I mean, it's just loaded. And this stuff's really here. It's leaving shadows. I mean, the way they're really messing with it, I mean, we almost have no sense of scale. You know, I mean, they've really manipulated these pictures where it's hard to tell what's reality. Like here, I mean, look at this. See how this stuff is carved into these rocks? And then they come and they just put this blur over it. It's like a kaleidoscope type of blur. Here's a perfect example. Look at this. Okay. Look at how this edge is. Look at this. See how they just come in and put this blur, this black blur in here? I mean, you can see it. There's stuff behind it. It's unbelievable how they get away with this. See how they put this black in here? This is supposed to be rock. I mean, you can see that there's all types of stuff behind here. I mean, look at this. You can tell that this is some type of piece of machinery. I mean, look at this. Almost looks like there's somebody standing there, but look at this. You can see that this is silver in color. There's some type of pipes coming off here. There's parts coming up to it. I mean, it's like this is some type of plant here or something. I mean, just look at this stuff. And you would see that this is not... These are not rocks. I mean, you could see everything that's underneath it, kind of. I mean, look at this here. You could see these almost look like buildings. I mean, it's... And I just see the carvings that are in the walls of it, and symbols, and they just come and just paint this black over here. I mean, just look at this. It's like nonsense. Look at this. I mean, just look at this. Yeah, this looks like a rock. Okay, NASA. I mean, yeah, from a distance it looks like maybe it's a wall of some sort. Come on. I mean, look at these pieces back here. I'll tell you, they make some mess of these pictures. This is supposed to be a rock. There's another example, fine example of their artwork. You can see it's bleeding through. These look like two statue heads. You can see the pieces. I mean, this is no rock. I mean, oh God. I get so frustrated with them, you know. I mean, this stuff is probably so beautiful. Oh, look at this piece. It comes up. You can see there's a rib to it. Look at it. Comes down perfect square. And look at the holes that are carved into it. Another piece next to it. Another perfect piece. Look at this. You know, as usual, I'll give you the link, but I mean, I can't go through this whole picture with you, but you kind of get the idea. Just this one picture alone, you could probably spend hours on it. I mean, look at these back here, these structures. They look metallic in shape, circular. I mean, this almost looks like a village back here. I mean, you see this? See the structure in this stuff? The openings, or mausoleums, like at a cemetery. And look at this. It looks like there's a base, a statue coming up. Look at these. I mean, this could be like a cemetery. I mean, look at the structure of this stuff. The symmetry. I mean, yeah, they try their darndest to cover it up. They're really, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're not doing that great of a job. I mean, when I could still see stuff like this, I mean, you could see there's a base and there's a statue coming up. I mean, look at this stuff. I'm telling you, NASA can see these pictures crystal clear. High definition, crystal clear. Believe me when I tell you this here, so. This is just utter nonsense that this is what we're given. Look at this. Look at his shadow. Looks like a perfect circular ball on some type of pedestal. And you see the shadow coming off of it. I mean, where do rocks grow into balls on a post? I see pictures like this, I get a little aggravated. Because they're spending way too much time editing this stuff. They should spend more time telling us what's going on up there and breaking it to the public slowly than handing us this garbage. This is just, it's really not fair. We deserve the truth. Alright guys, you kind of get the idea where I'm going with this, what these pictures are, what's being hidden here. Look at the angles on this stuff. Now, this is supposed to be sand. I mean, look at the way it's just cut in. Oh my God. Alright guys, I'm going to give you the link in the description. Go check this one out. Guarantee you won't disappoint, and I'll see you on the next one. Truth Seekers out.